website hosting or application hosting on Amazon S3. Okay, this is our next target. So in the Amazon S3, if you go to the properties, there is option called as static website hosting. There is option called as static website hosting, in which what step you need to follow. First step is you can create a bucket, right? You can create a bucket. Suppose you want to host your college website, right? What you can do? First, you can create a bucket, right? Maybe the bucket name is your college name. What is the next one? The next thing is that you can upload, and before, yeah, we can upload the objects. You can upload the objects. Means in the college name bucket, you can upload your home page, right? Your department one page, your department 2.html, your department 3.html, maybe your error.html, right? Means maybe you are suppose events dot jpg, or sorry, events.html. So there are n number of pages. So what I will suggest you can create a bucket, right? And in that bucket you can upload all the objects. What is the third step? The third step is you can enable static website hosting option. You can enable the static website hosting option. Then fourth one, you can make your website as a public. So anybody from any university, from anywhere, they can access your website. Okay, so anybody can access your website. So make your website as a public, right? So these are the steps. So users can easily access your website. Got it? So what I will do, I will show you the simple example. Suppose I have two pages, right? One is the index.html and the second one is error.html. First, I will show you the page. Let us assume you have your complete website, but now I don't have any website. So what I will do, I have one index.html web page, right? The process is same. If you have n number of pages, no problem. The process is same. Suppose I have a simple HTML page, right? So it's HTML page. Under the body, I have given the header. This is my first demo web page, right? And this is my, suppose, my college website, right? I will give my first demo web page, and now suppose in the paragraph, or it can be in the subheader, I will give my college website. Suppose this is my first page called as index.html. Suppose you have n number of pages. Similarly, I have one error page, right? Open with a notepad. Suppose I given the error. Sorry, please try again. If you are writing something wrong, you will get a message. Sorry, please try again. Okay. Yeah, I'm making it as it is. So what is the step? As I already mentioned, the step number one is create a bucket. So again, you can go to the Amazon S3. There is an option called as a bucket. You can create a new bucket. So click on the create bucket, and here you can give my college website. You can give any name. That is not compulsory. Suppose I give a name, my college website 501. You can scroll down. That name should be a unique, because as I already mentioned, that name will match with worldwide, because Amazon S3 is a global service. This is not match with Mumbai region only. This is match with all the regions which are available under worldwide, right? So give the unique name. Next, where you want to store your website, in which region? I want to store in the Asia Pacific Mumbai region, right? Scroll down. So from here, I will not make our bucket as a public. So make it as it is, scroll down. I'm not doing anything. Just scroll down and click on the create bucket. So you see here in step number one, I just given the bucket name. That's it. See here, my college website bucket got created successfully, right? See, now by default, I will explain, by default, the bucket and object are not public. For first bucket, we make this bucket as a public, but by default, our bucket and object are not public, right? So what you can do, you can go here. In step number two, you can upload the objects. So click on the upload button. There is option called as add files. Perfect. And now suppose I am adding index.html and error.html, both the pages. So you can open it. See here, error.html and index.html. Maybe suppose your website have n number of pages. So you can upload all the pages here. Right? Scroll down and click on the upload button. See here, both the objects uploaded successfully, right? Uploaded successfully. You can close it. And now, if you created the bucket, see here, suppose you created the bucket, then you uploaded the object. Now you want to make your static website hosting option as enable, right? So how you can make it is, how you can do that process? Go to the properties, right? Go to the last part. There is an option called as static website hosting. This is by default disable. You can click on the edit button and you can click on the enable. It will enable successfully. But now it will ask you, you want to host a static website or you want to host a dynamic website? Maybe some websites are dynamic, means from one page to another web page you are going, you are storing some information. Accordingly, you can select. So here I am selecting a static website, right? Scroll down. They will ask you what is the home page. So always, there is one home page. So in my project, suppose the home page is index.html. Right? In your case, it may be a different home.html, college name.html. But here you can always give the home page, right? Suppose index.html. Is there any error document you want to display if people are writing something wrong? Yes, of course. I want to display error.html. Got it? Error.html. See here. In the demonstration only, I will not explain you how to write the rules and all. So don't think about the rules here. Okay? Once you get experience, you can easily write down the rule. Now at the first step, no need to write any rule. Just select the index page. Just select the error page. Perfect. Scroll down and click on the save changes. Click on the save changes. Once you click on the save changes, go down, right? And see here, our option was static website hosting. And now you got the URL, right? You got the URL. So you are going to copy the URL. So you can copy the URL and you can paste here. You can paste here. You can enter it. See here, you are getting option 403 forbidden. Access is denied. You don't have access. Why? Because you know that by default the bucket is private. By default the bucket is always private. You want to make that bucket as a public. So the question is how to make your bucket as a public. Scroll off. How to make your bucket as a public? You need to go to the permission, right? And you need to enable both the options. So the first option is you want to make your bucket as a public. So click on the edit button, untick this box. Right? We have untick this box and click on the save changes. Right? And here you can write down, yes, we are giving confirmation. We want to make our bucket as public. See, confirm it. This is the first option. What is the second option? Scroll down and you can write down the bucket policy, right? Click on the edit button. Perfect. You want to write the policy. So there is already they given one example. So you can click on the policy generator, right? And here you want to generate the policy. So how to generate a policy? First of all, you can select which policy you want. You want S3 bucket policy. Add statement. So anybody from outside the world wants to allow or deny your website from access your website. They want to allow or deny. Suppose I want to allow them. Principle. What we want to allow? We want to allow them to access all the web pages. Means anybody from world can access your all the web pages, which I have put it in the college website bucket. Right. So principle is start. What is the action? Action is they will access your object, right? So you need to select a get object. So there is option called as get object. So action is get object. Now they will ask you what is the ARN, means our bucket ARN. So here you will get bucket ARN from this web page, from this bucket policy console. You will get a bucket ARN. You can copy it and here you can paste it. Perfect. And I already told you, even you will copy the ARN, at last you can give the slash and you can write down the star. Perfect. Got it? And you can click on the add statement. Statement got added. We can click on the generate policy. Policy generated successfully. You can copy the code. You can close it. Go to the back and paste your code in this window. I have pasted my new code. Correct? And click on the save changes. Perfect. Right? Perfect. So what step we followed? We created the bucket. We uploaded the object. We enable our software hosting or can say static website hosting. We given in a public option to that bucket, right? So what is the next? Next, let us assume you want to add your website URL in your browser, right? Or somewhere on the flex or somewhere in the digital marketing card, right? Digital card. Suppose you want to put your website URL. So what you are going to do? You are going to, or you can say you are going to, or you can say you can go to the properties. Just scroll down. There is an option called as static website hosting, and from here you will get a URL. So you can copy that URL and you can give this URL to all your participants. So what they will do? They will open their browser and they will write a query called as http colon my college website something something and so on, and they will click on the enter button. Perfect. They will get their website, means your college website. So we have created an index.html, and it consists the content, my first demo web page, and it my college website. So see here, now it's reflected. Suppose if I am giving this web page to you people, right? So you are also, means you are also able to access. Definitely, you will access this website. Why? Because we learn how to host our website, how to host the application onto the cloud, onto the Amazon S3. So anybody from outside the world, how they can easily access your website. Got it? Yeah. So you just cross check it. You are able to access this web page or not. See this URL carefully. HTTP is common, it's a hypertext transfer protocol, right? It may be HTTP or HTTPS. There is no problem. Colon is okay for us. // is okay for us. This part is also okay because we will give proper name to our bucket. But see, this is not good. People will not remember s3-website.ap-south-1.amazon aws.com/. People will not remember because people knows they are simply writing www.facebook.com. They are simply writing www.mintra.com, right? Or www.yourcollegename.com and so on. People are writing like this, right? So how you will get this URL, right? So I'm just going to give the example, going to give the idea. This is not possible to try because it's not possible to show you practically in this short time. But how is it possible? See, try to understand. There is one, you can say, Amazon service. There is one Amazon service, AWS service, which is called as a Route 53, which is called as a Route 53, right? Which is called as Route 53. In the Route 53, we are giving this input. We are giving this input. Once you are giving this input to the Route 53, Route 53 will ask you which domain you want. Just like as a GoDaddy, we are purchasing some domain, right? Similarly, they are asking you which domain you want, .com, .edu, .in, and so on. .com, commercial purpose, .edu, in educational purpose, and so on, right? So they will ask you which domain you want. Suppose you selected a .com, they will ask you what name you want to give for your website. Suppose you given the Facebook. They will check globally. Facebook name is given to website for, or anybody given anybody select a Facebook name for their website. If yes, they will show the cross mark, means this is not available. So they will suggest to the other option, like as Facebook dot in. We can purchase Facebook dot in, or purchase Facebook dot suppose something other, right? They will suggest you, and once you will select it, they will show you what is or how many charges per monthly, how many charges per year. All right, there is a near about minimum $3 to maximum $9 per month, right? So $3 means it's near about 250 rupees Indian rupees per month, right? So accordingly, you will get your, you can say, URL, and you are giving this URL to your customers, to your clients, to your students. So they are, means they may be remember simply our college website is www.collegename.com.